Hey, what's up, Storm?
I'm good, bro. Yourself?
I'm good. Congratulations, bro. You just won the Cape Town giveaway by NextTrade.
Bro, that's crazy.
Congratulations, man. Well deserved. So look, what we're gonna do is, since you're in Cape Town, obviously I can't fly you to where you already are, right? So I'm gonna come pick you up, and then we're just gonna kick off the night straight. So I'll probably just send me your address, and I'll be there in maybe 10-15 minutes, and then yeah, let's get the weekend going.
Good like soul food. Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always find his way back home, and it's so true. Later on, fall through and pop one. You know the motto, smoke something, drink something, pop one. Got your hand on my Glock while your ass ride shotgun. High stakes, risk it every day.
I don't really give a fuck, and my excuse is that I'm young and I'm only getting older. Somebody should've told you I'm on one. Yeah, fuck it, I'm on one. Yeah, I said I'm on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. Two white cups that I got that drink. Could be purple or could be pink, depending on how you mix that shit. Money to be gotten, I'ma get that shit, cause I'm on one. I said fuck it, I'm on one.
I've been the GOAT for so long, I guess it's not exciting when I win. Boo-hoo, someone grab the violins. Every time I try a ting, top bins like Hailey when he sings. So of course they don't like me, I'm the king. Tell me why would I reply to him? I leave him hanging like Kyrie on the rim. Where do I begin? I wear the 5990 in the gym. I got a thing for shiny little things, what can I say? I'm like a young black Biden with a trim. Presidential when I'm riding in the bims, taking pictures with my cameraman, I'm shining in my skin. Freak figures, I'm a bammy and I go and sand the ting. I got Asheville on the yard and Yanni on the rap. I mean, I'm Yanni on the rap. I'm the best at what I do, they think I'm bragging on the track. But I'm flexing cars true, and if you went and ran it back, you know I left you with the truth. Cause the cars don't make you this lit, the money don't make you this good, the plaques don't make you this cold. Give a fuck what my shit sold. I bust around when I'm in flip mode, you pricks know. The boy is just way too nice, so you always see my music on the shelf. I've been the GOAT for so long that they never hype a nigga up, so I guess I gotta do it to myself, boy.
Alright guys, it's Saturday 4 p.m. Yesterday we went out with Storm, the winner of the NextTrade giveaway. Gave him a little taste of the city center and how it's like going out. Right now we're gonna do a little trading session, some one-on-one, teaching him some hacks, some little tips on how to become a successful trader. And then after that we're gonna go network with some of Cape Town's biggest traders. We'll see you there.
I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, if I'm instigated, I'm sorry. Tell me who in here can relate,
Alright, so we just finished a one-on-one session with Storm. We're about to head for dinner now at Ala Turkish. Meet some of the traders. Let's go.
I wanna wake up with you in mind. You're the sun for morning, nothing in the water. Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe. Nothing in the water. I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, if I'm instigated, I'm sorry. Tell me who in here can relate,
So, while giving Storm one of the best weekends of his life, we still had one more prize to give away from NextTrade. We delivered a brand new M3 MacBook Pro to Sergio, the second winner of the NextTrade giveaway. And over here we are in the iStore, purchasing the MacBook Pro, on our way to hand it over to him. Okay, awesome. See you now, bro. Yeah, bye. How are you, bro? You good? We're good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Congratulations.
Thanks again. Thanks so much.
There you go, bro.
Fucking unbelievable, man.
So yeah, no cap, brand new, slips there, everything.
Perfect. I don't owe you anything, eh?
It's on credit, so no, I'm kidding. It's all yours, bro.
Thanks so much, man.
How do you feel?
I don't know what to say, to be honest. I really don't. I never expected it.
Yeah.
I've seen the live announcement where they said please join in. Now the winners will be announced. I made the reservation, but then I had to attend a family event, so I couldn't make the live, you know. But then I got an email from Siobhan, the name I'm
Shaban,
saying,
yeah.
that I've been a winner, and you know, and I'm like, wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Jamie, can you confirm?
Yeah.
NextTrade, can you confirm this is real? And they were like, yep, congratulations. And I was like, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm looking to getting into becoming a profitable, consistent profitable trader. But obviously, it's been with this broker, that broker,
Yeah, bouncing around.
you know, bouncing
Inconsistency.
around. I've started out, but then you know, something happened a couple of years back, liquidated.
Yeah, same.
Or something,
Yeah.
freeze accounts. I had about 30k still with him.
You didn't get it back.
Didn't get it back. But inconsistency there. Got to hear about NextTrade, and I'm like,
Got a
you know
free
what?
MacBook.
You know, I got a free MacBook, and it's like it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So this is, I believe, this is the start, you know, to joining you guys.
Yeah.
But it's just the knowledge that I was chasing for the longest couple of months, because prior to it was just I'm in a signal script, take the signal, but I don't really understand. You know, I'm seeing
The reason why they're taking those trades and stuff.
1,000 rand floating in profit, grab it, but then Jamie's holding. And then this evening, Jamie made 50k on that same trade. And I started questioning, what am I doing differently? Kind of thing. So it's like I needed to learn that. I needed to unlearn the greed of, you know, just taking a trade, making money as quick as a click of a button, but also being able to analyze and hold trades, being patient, having that technical and fundamentals of, you know, what it takes to really trade, you know, not just have money, take trades, boast about, you know, winnings and things. It's the knowledge that, you know, you need to sort of obtain to be able to be confident at trading. So obviously I've reached out to a couple of people, but I've been following you for the longest time. So
I appreciate that, bro. It's
think,
a cycle,
you know,
but you'll get there. You'll get there.
I will.
Just back yourself, you know, trust the process, invest in yourself,
Yeah.
and then slowly by slowly you'll get there. It's a journey though, that's the thing. But like, you know, I say, especially because you have something sustainable now, obviously don't jump the gun with trading.
Yeah.
Try go slowly, slowly. If you need help with like, you know, how to start, message me. Because that's the thing, when everybody starts, you know, you're enticed by these big profits and that stuff, and you don't necessarily have like a goal for yourself. You know, start with a goal for yourself and then slowly, slowly grow.
Yeah.
All the best, bro.
Thanks, Jamie.
I know you'll kill it. Let's just take a sneaky little picture.
Sure.
I need to make sure that they know that I did give you the laptop and I did keep it for myself. So, for me, that's why I like what a lot of people do. They'll mark out a daily support resistance, and then even dissect it further, where it's like 4 hour, 1 hour, and then scalpers they would even do sometimes a 5 minute, 1 minute.
Okay.
You know, but
So scalping like the 5 minute and 1 minute zones.
yeah.
Okay.
But essentially, daily time frame it tells you more data, right? These are obviously strong areas because on the daily and also 1 hour you can see a lot of rejection. And obviously in the smaller time frames, as you go in the smaller time frame, you'll see price, you know, still rejecting, still supporting in these areas, but yeah, just to see like a bigger range.
So in a case like this, when it breaks the zone, is it always most likely it's going to retest the zone? Or if it breaks that zone, will it retest and run down?
So price doesn't always have to retest, that's the thing, okay? Especially depending on the momentum. So let's just say if there's some heavy bearish fundamental news, right?
Okay.
There's going to be so much volume with sellers that price won't necessarily have a chance to retest it, but eventually it will, right? So that's why there's fair value gaps. When it's high volume selling or high value volume buying, it doesn't necessarily give the other side of the market an opportunity to place orders.
Okay.
There's more selling pressure or more buying pressure than the opposing action. So that's why eventually, like you can see, sometimes people will have a fair value gap from 3 days ago. That still needs to be filled, and people wait for price to come there, and then they will take a sell.
Okay.
I only have this example, right? So like, let's just say you're drinking a Capri Sun, right? It's like a soft little thing that you know what a Capri Sun is, those,
Not it.
or like a juice box.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're drinking a juice box, right? And you're angry. When you're holding your juice box, it's going to be a little bit, you know, like tightly squeezed. Let's just say you're relaxed. It's going to be, it's going to maintain its shape. So when people are selling aggressively, it's the same as like a juice box. It's changing shape.
Okay.
So you can determine, like here, you know, for this 1 hour, people weren't aggressively selling. Look how small that candle is.
Yeah.
And also, it barely has a thick body. You know, these are the bodies of the candles. This is the wick, right? So if it has a thick body, or even like, okay, so let's just say if it has this, like this candle right here, look how thick that body is.
Yeah.
People were aggressively selling. Everyone was like angry. You know, the structure of the juice box is annihilated.
Yeah.
But over here, it's, when you compare, the sellers are in a sense relaxed.
Minimal.
Yeah, they're barely there. But when you get candles like this, right? So check how small the body is and how big the wick is. That means people are uncertain. Yes, it's still closed bearish, but you can always tell by the body. If price moved all the way down here and all the way up here, but the body ends here, people are still indecisive. So check there, that's a shooting star.
Okay.
That's a shooting star. So if you look here, that's a shooting star. Where did the shooting star happen? Resistance. Where? Monday high.
So would you take it on the shooting star, or would you wait for the retest?
So this is my trading style. I take stuff prematurely.
Okay.
You know, because if you follow Japanese candlesticks how they should work, you would need this candle to close in the red, and your stop loss would be above the shooting star. Okay, so how typically a head and shoulders would be this, maybe something like that. The head, sometimes maybe something like this. Right shoulder, typically roughly the same as the left shoulder, down, and then it goes down, right? So how I would mark the head and shoulders pattern is where price has been bouncing up would be my support, my base. Okay, so that's my base. Mark out your head. Okay, and then mark out, obviously you're waiting for your right shoulder to form at this point, right? How head and shoulders would trade, how traders would trade head and shoulders is left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then you would sell once the base breaks.
Okay.
But how I would trade head and shoulders is left shoulder, head, and then you see price slowly coming, you're gonna look to take a sell prematurely on a formation. I'd rather take a sell on the shoulder than a break on the base, right?
Because you already see the rejection here, so you would take that.
So once you see rejection, but like again, if you're gonna take a sell on the right shoulder, it's probably gonna be a resistance area because of the left shoulder, right? But look for more things, you know, why it's gonna enter. So mark out your left shoulder prior just so that you can see potentially where it will reject. And then how I determine where to exit is you take your higher shoulder, so at this case it's the right shoulder, just by slightly, to the head, all right? And then this down to the base. That's where price will go.
Okay.
But obviously you would want this to match other stuff, maybe the next support.
Yes, yes.
But how you trade the head and shoulder is the highest shoulder to the head, down. It's a lot, right? But
it's a lot.
This
But
is
it makes a lot of sense.
so how you like it makes sense in terms of like how I explained it, but how it will make more sense is when you actually
When I start using
doing
it,
it.
when I use
So what I would honestly do is literally take a paper or make something nice on like your phone or whatever, but just something that you look at every single day, right? So, but with respect to what you're currently doing, okay? Anything that I trade, look at it from a weekly and daily. See the overall movement.
I was going to say, I think I'll stick to the steps because for me, steps is always best.
So make it into steps. Like just say there's, okay, so analyzing it from a bigger time frame. What's the overall environment? Are we bearish? Are we bullish?
Yeah.
Right? Are there any identifiable trends? Daily support and resistance in the area that you're busy playing at. Therefore, dissecting your trends and mainly dissecting your trend lines into a possibly an hour time frame or 4-hour time frame. If you see something consistent in repetition, it's your trend.
Okay.
You can't have too much information. Like for me, like the nice thing, like here, like let's just say I'd see a bounce off here, like doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to take a trade, but I'm always having some form of insurance.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because especially if you're analyzing a trade, starts forming a trend, okay, cool, maybe I can take a second position, or I should exit because it looks like we might get our third touch, whatever. So I always draw trend lines as I'm trading. Weekly fib, marking out your daily high, daily low, 0.5, 0.618. And then in your new week, always, let's just say you're trading Tuesday, make sure that you have the day before's fib there still.
Okay.
Let's say you're trading Wednesday, day before fib. And just whenever you enter a trade, just make sure that there's reasons why, not just one reason. So what I would say, like, for me, minimum 2 reasons, minimum. But a nice trade would probably be 3 reasons.
Okay.
But you can enter a trade on 2, but just make sure that it's a solid 2. I wouldn't necessarily enter a trade just based off a 0.618. Do you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
I would rather let it come to 0.618. If it matches with resistance, amazing. If I see a Japanese candlestick, amazing.
So if you see it matching your zones that you've basically...
And then, again, now that's analysis. Now we're talking executing trades. When you execute a trade, you can't randomly put a stop loss somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that, because you could be right and market isn't always going to follow a strict thing. The price could come a little bit in drawdown. If like the market always followed what we see, no one would hit drawdown. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it would just be tap boom. So make sure that your stop loss is an area where if price goes here, you're going to see the whole thing in a different perspective.
Okay.
So let's just say you're bearish. The moment price comes to a certain area, we flipped, we're bullish now.
Okay.
So your stop loss needs to be of important value. It can't just be random. Or if you say, like, I'm only willing to lose 250 pips, right? You can't execute a trade just based off that. But to become good with that, you need to make sure that, again, your daily goal, what's your daily goal? That you need to figure out, do you know what I'm saying? Because, yes, 10,000 Rand a day, amazing. But remember, if you're hitting something that's realistic, consistent, and sustainable, you can make a lot of money over time.
Over time.
So, let's just say, like, you say, I want to be a billionaire by 30, puts you a lot of pressure. It's the same thing as saying, I want to make 100,000 Rand a month.
Yeah.
Puts a lot of pressure. And sometimes pressure makes you not perform well.
Yeah.
So, I'd say something really realistic. Doesn't have to make you the happiest man in the world, but just it's starting. So I'd say, like, my answer actually will be irrelevant, right? But let's just say, for example's sake, 500 Rand. You just make sure always that you hit 500 Rand at TP1. And if, let's just say, it blasts through TP1, close a portion of your lots so that you secure your 500 bucks.
Yeah.
And then even if it's 20 Rand run-in, that 20 Rand could turn into 100 Rand.
I understand.
Do you know what I'm saying? So instead of hitting 500 Rand, you hit your 500 Rand plus 100 bonus. And then if you think, let's just say 500 Rand is really realistic, right, to hit, and it's of low risk for you, it's sustainable. You're willing to risk 500 Rand a day, and it won't affect you for your trading, then after a freaking like month, bro, you like that capital you can use to double. So now my new goal is 1,000 Rand.
Okay.
Next 1.5, next 2, next 2.5, next 3, and compound.
Bold.
And sometimes days you're gonna have fucking crazy days where you're like, oh, I planned on making 5, but now I made like 2K.
Yeah.
You know, and then make sure follow your plan. Don't think I made. Stick to the plan.
Don't jump out of it.
Also, another important thing, what JMO and Ethan do is 2 trades a day. Give yourself 2 chances.
Okay.
Because you can't always be right. And then let's just say trade setup 1 fails, and now you say, oh, I already lost my daily thing, but you see such a good potential on the next setup, okay? And let's just say it worked out, but you didn't take it. You're gonna hate yourself.
I understand.
But you don't want to do that for the 3rd, 4th, 5th time. Limit it to 2.
Discipline myself.
Discipline yourself. Build that discipline. Discipline obviously starts with you following that. And then, bro, like, it's just going to compound. But I reckon in that week, when you can actually also understand how you're feeling with trades, you'll be like, this is the problem. My problem is I'm too scared to hold trades.
Yeah.
You know, if you're too scared to hold trades, maybe let's adjust the lot size. Let's maybe start on a smaller daily goal, because maybe those figures are scaring you for now. Do you know?
Understand what
But
you're
then
saying.
once you're in like such a good safety net of trading, you're happy to take more risk.
Building my own plan, basically.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
And then we'll see, bro. Like, the thing is also, I can teach you this stuff. I don't have a 100% record. You know what I'm saying? I take losses as well. But the main thing is when you can actually understand what's happening with the chart, and you know when to take a trade, and you know when to, like, also sometimes like non-trading days is still a win. If you can't seem to see like your resistance, support, or fib or trend line is working, stay out, because then most likely in the next day it will. You know what I'm saying? Don't try like force things.
I was gonna say get into that thing of a must trade today.
Remember, like, there's criteria for certain things. You can't say like Jamie said repetition with like candlesticks for like a trend line, right? But like this could be, it's like a little bit off, but it could be, you know. And then you're like, oh, but I need to hit a trade today. Then you take a trade, then it's a loss. Like rather be at a standstill than walk backwards, right? So Storm, I have one more thing. Okay. What we're going to do is, on top of what I just taught you, on Thunder Pro, what challenge are you on now? A 10K?
A 10K challenge.
10K. So what we're going to do, I'm going to buy you a 50K challenge. All right, I'm going to buy myself a 50K challenge.
Okay.
And then we're going to pass it together.
Oh, perfect.
So every trade that I take, we're going to trade together.
Okay,
we're going to pass 50K together, and we're going to get our first payout together.
Bro, that's insane. Can you be out now?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro.
This is also my first funded account, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't actually
no,
do the funding?
I haven't done the funded yet.
Oh,
I just do my own
real
thing.
funds. Okay.
So that's why I said, like, this is good for me too, because I can get into the funded space.
Okay.
You told me you wanted at least like a 50 or 100K account. Let's do it together. Pass, get our first payout.
Journey, bro.
And yeah.
I'm excited.
It's a cold Sunday to complain.
After an incredible weekend, we took some time to reflect and relax. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
2003 Dolce & Gabbana, jeans make her ass look fatter. We won't catch him outside, he don't got no money for the backup. I ran 30 million in the ground, baby now I'm back up. She a city girl, I'm the real reason that she act up. She talk back, I make her pack up, send her home on spirit. Something in my spirit made me not believe I feared. I know bitches period, so I'm watching.